Tell everybody that you meet to get right out of their seats, 'cause it's the Justin Roberts Show. We could roam far and wide, but we're all stuck inside, so it's the Justin Roberts Show. Will it be magical, like the first falling snow? Or just some gift from your aunt that you really don't want? It's the Justin Roberts Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm hoping I can see your comments as we go along, but please do comment and share this stream with your friends and let me know if everything looks and sounds okay. I think I got it all set up, but happy to be with here tonight to play a few songs for you. I thought I would begin by singing a little song about the library that I just made up a few moments ago, because I was thinking about all the things that I love about libraries. And let's all, for a second, in our head, let's pull up a little box and imagine that we're thinking of the things that we love about the library. And why don't you say out loud with your family the things that you love about the library? You might mention one of my favorite things is checking out books and reading. But there are so many other things you can do at a library and so many other great experiences you can have. You can find music, you can find movies, you can go to great events, and like the event we're having right now, thanks to the Gail Borden Library. So what are some of the things that you love about the library? Let's see that in your stream, in the stream comments. And I am assuming this is working. I guess we'll find out. If it's not, I'm just performing to myself right now. So let me just get those out of the way. So, I'm glad to be with you at the library. Glad to be with you at the library. There's lots of books to read. We got hungry minds to feed. Glad to be with you at the library. Let's all sing that together. It's very easy. Glad to be with you at the library. Let's sing it all together. We'll go like this. Glad to be with you at the library. I'm glad to be with you at the library. There's lots of books to read. We got hungry minds to feed. Glad to be with you at the library. Yeah, Brittany says STEM classes are something that she loves about the library. So, it's fun to go to STEM classes at the library. Fun to go to STEM classes at the library. We can sing some songs and you can sing along. It's fun to go to STEM classes at the library. Yeah, there we go. Stacy says that it's fun to have play groups. Let's sing about that. We'll go. Oh, I love the play groups at the library. It's fun to go to play groups at the library. You can sing some songs and we can sing along. It's fun to go to play groups at the library. Fun to be with you at the library. Let's sing it one more time. We'll go like this. You at the library, checking out books. That's right, Aaron. Fun to be with you at the library. This is virtual, it's true, but it's still me and you. And it's fun to be together at the library, 'cause they got lots of books to read and we got hungry minds to feed. It's fun to be with you at the library. All right, give yourselves a big round of applause. Awesome. I'm glad to see some comments in there. I know that people are now seeing what I'm doing, and it's fun to think about all of the lovely things we can do at a library. And I thought maybe what we do is we do a little call and response sing-along now. And we'll start off with something that'll get you jumping around the house a little bit, and we'll try a few more things as we go along. But this one is one where I'm going to sing something, and you guys sing it back like this. I'll go, wait, I'll go, I'm gonna go boom. way out, and you sing way out, and I'll sing way out, and you go way out, and you're going to point to nowhere, wherever you think that might be. So it might be behind you, it might be above you, it might be down below, and maybe it changes every time, but you're always singing after me. So I go way out, and you go way out, and I'll sing way out, and you go way out, just like that. A camel, you could call him Samuel, and he hums to the sun so quietly, yeah, but secretly he would rather be out on that deep blue sea, somewhere way out, you guys sing, ready? Way out on that deep blue sea, as loud as you can, ready? We'll go way on that deep blue sea. There lives a starfish, wants to be a carfish, but there's no such thing, he's always told. So he swims through the sea, yeah, but secretly dreams of that open road, somewhere way out on that open road. Let's all sing it together. We'll go way out on that open road. There lives a woman, she drives a Datsun, her best friend Watson, the cat, lends a hand. Secretly they would rather be sitting silently on that soft, silky sand somewhere. Way out on that desert sand. Let's all play the trumpet. We'll go like this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. There lives a camel, you could call him Samuel, and he croons to the moon as the lights grow dim. Yeah, he sings to the sky, he hears the same reply, and it makes all the difference to him. Someone somewhere was singing way out. Sing this song as loud as you dare. Everybody sing way out. And remember, there's a camel somewhere. All right, awesome. I hope you guys were singing along. Shishiko, thank you so much for saying Justin's concerts are something that you love about the library. It's something I love too, and I'm missing not being at libraries, but I'm happy that some of the library shows are happening like this, and that way folks locally in Elgin can be enjoying this, but also anyone in the world, really, which is a lot of fun. So hopefully you're tuning in. If you have any questions for me or you have any song requests, you can put them in the comments and I can see if I can play them or not. We're going to do a couple fun things besides just sing songs. And one of the things that I thought we would do is I'd show you how to create your own instrument, which is something that I've been doing during the quarantine, is trying to come up with different instruments that you can make out of household items. And it's something that I call a craft project. I'm going to play you the craft project theme, which sounds like this, I think. Let's hope this is it. Craft project, the craft project. Yes, a craft project. And that craft project is something you can do at home if you want to play along with me, you may see over here in the corner, I have this instrument, and this is something that I made out of a shoebox. And I'll show you what it looks like up close. And it's really just a shoebox with some rubber bands and a ruler. And the way you do it is you cut a hole in your box, or have your parents cut a hole in a box, and then you take 3 rubber bands, or 4 rubber bands would be better, but I think one of mine broke, and you wrap them around the box. But the most important thing is that you have something like this. And this happens to be a piece of foam core, which is a little harder to come by. But the other thing I've used to make a guitar like this is just a ruler or a pencil or a piece of wooden train track. Anything that will lift the strings up off the box is what you want. That's called the bridge on the guitar. And you wrap the strings around, you create the hole because it amplifies the sound. And then just for looks, I have this ruler stuck on the end, and that's Velcro that's holding it on, which makes it kind of fun because you can take it off and put it away. But you could also tape it or glue it or anything. You could just use a piece of cardboard. It doesn't have to be as fancy as this. But the fun part about making something fancy like this is I painted this a fun color. You could also use construction paper to make it colorful. I cut out some lightning bolts and some stars and glued them on to make it a really fun guitar. And the great thing about this guitar, well, let's see. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear this, but let's try it. Just like that. So you can play the guitar, and you can actually make different notes when you press down with your hand on the body of the guitar. It's more like an upright bass, but that's a lot of fun. So I'd love to see you make your own guitar, and you could play along with me during this next song. And I already see a request here that we're gonna try to play right now. It's gonna be crazy because I haven't played this one in a while, but it's a song about wanting a dog, and it was requested by Stacy Maramba. And in this song, it's gonna start off really slowly, and I'm gonna show you what you need to do. You need to take your hands like this, okay? We're gonna put them together like that, put this up to our head, go like this, and then we're gonna look up and kind of, can you bat your eyes a little bit? And we're gonna start the song like this, and when it gets fast, it's gonna get really fast. So let's see how that works. I'm bumping into my piano, but let's see if this works. We'll try it. Mama, did I tell you that I love you? Sure as the sky is blue, and that everyone needs a companion. This is undoubtedly true, but sometimes a baby brother just won't do. So if you'll allow me to get this off my chest, it's a simple, humble request. Are you guys ready to dance as fast as you can? We're gonna go like this. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. And I promise that I'll walk him and I'll cook him and I'll clean him and I'll put the water in his dish. That's right, I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a yeah, I'll clean my room, take out the trash, I won't act like a nut if I can get that, but I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-O-G. I need a D-O-G-O-G-O-G-O dog. Woof. All right, Stacy, thank you for that request. That's D-O-G. That's off my Not Nap Time recording. I'm going to see if I can carefully move this piano a little bit without knocking over everything else. And that is one I haven't played in a while, but it's a song that I love. I just happened to be visiting my friend Jason the other night at a social distance, but we were in his backyard briefly, and he got a brand new puppy that's 12 weeks old, and it is just so wonderful to be able to spend some time with a puppy. My dog just turned 4. My dog's name is Mona, and today I went on a walk with Mona by the lake, or close to the lake, and it was so hot she just wanted to come home, so she kind of dragged me home. But dogs are wonderful, as are cats and other animals that you might have. And Aaron, I will do that Pop Fly for Elizabeth in just a second. I'm going to play one other thing first. But do keep the requests coming in if you have any questions. I have a question for you. It goes back to what I was talking about before when we were thinking about our library and reading. And I'm wondering what books you're reading during quarantine. These could be books that you're reading as kids, and maybe the grown-ups can share what books they're reading. And I'd love to hear what books you're reading. And I can tell you some of the books that I'm reading for Eli after I hear your responses. So let's, in the chat, why don't you tell me what books you're reading? And we got another request, which is great. So let's try this first. This is a song about a girl who hates brushing her hair. And I think this one, as you can see, my hair is getting a little long during the quarantine. But what this girl just decides she doesn't want to brush her hair anymore, and she grows this crazy hairdo. So we're going to make this hairdo over our heads, and I'm going to sing, and it's enter if you dare into, and you guys are going to go, Henrietta's hair, and I'll sing like blah, 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 and there's room enough to share up in Henrietta's hair, and you shout like that again, okay? And I just realized it's kind of fun. If I get out of the way, right here is the illustration of Henrietta. This is from my Pop Fly recording, and that is an illustration made by Sarah Jo Frieden, who's a wonderful artist that I had the pleasure of working with many years. And let's try a little Henrietta's hair. You guys ready? If you feel like dancing around your house, let's see it. Let's make it happen. I'm going to grab a pick. So hold on for a second. I'll be right back.
Well, we'll be right back. And it won't be long. We gotta look for something. Well, it might be long. Well, we'll be right back.
All right, I'm back. And I got a pick. This is a pick. And my picks, I don't know if it'll focus in on that. Yeah, there we go. My picks have a turtle on them. There it is. And I'll make it sound a little bit louder. Let's see how that goes. Well, I know a girl named Henrietta. You know if you had her, you hadn't met her. She had the world's longest hair. Hated having it brushed or cut or combed or curled or even touched. One day her mom just left it there. Henrietta's hair started off really small, you know, a ladybug that song found its way up to her hair. He said, I don't know if it's alright, but I'd like to crash here for the night. That is if you have room to spare. I don't need a better chair, and it's center if you dare into Henrietta's hair. It's mangled and a mess, but I like to think it's blessed, and there's room enough to share up in Henrietta's hair. Whatever else on earth could it be there for? Well, the word soon got around, and all these creatures on the ground started making their way up to her hair. There were creepy, crawly things, some birds with colored wings. It was not an invitation, only kind of affair. And Henrietta's hair started getting a little crowded up there in Henrietta's hair. Several of the residents wanted more than their fair share. Then this mosquito in a nest said, I hate to be a pest, but let's not forget to said, come on, come all. It doesn't matter if you're short or fat or tall or skinny or slimy or just stuck out on the road. It doesn't matter who you know or what you do. Everybody has the right to be tangled up in blue in this heavenly and horrific hairdo. Just don't forget to wear your shoes and it's center if you dare into Henrietta's hair. It's tangled and it's twirled, but it's beloved by all the world, and there's room enough to share up in Henrietta's hair. Whatever else on earth could it be there for? All right, that was Henrietta's hair. It looks like we got some great answers in here. I saw several of them go by. Ashley says the Thea Stilton series is something that they are reading. And Lena said The Secret Zoo, which I don't know The Secret Zoo, but I do know the next book that Julie's reading, The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. That's a fantastic book. So beautiful. I have that in a hardcover, and I absolutely love her books. She has a book called The Tiger Rising. That's also one of my favorites. But so many of her books are great. We've been reading a lot of picture books to my son Eli, and it depends on the day as to what he enjoys. But recently, he's really been liking Christian Robinson, who illustrated the first book that I wrote, which is called The Smallest Girl in the Smallest Grade, which you may be able to find at your local library. That's what the title cover looks like. Not the best of getting this in there. But Christian has a new book out called You Matter that is wonderful. I highly recommend that. But he has a wordless picture book called Another, which it took Eli a little while to enjoy that book, but lately he's been really interested in that, and he asks a lot of questions about what's going on the page when we read Another. And some of my favorites just from picture books is All the World is one that we've read millions of times. The Rabbit Listened, which is a very recent picture book, is wonderful. I highly recommend. We just got Nicholas, which was written in the late 60s, and that's a really wonderful book too. I love picture books. I think they're so much fun. And I'm going to play another one of the requests that we had in the chat. Nicholas says, smiles, a lot of smiles from Nicholas. Smiles back at you, Nicholas. If I could pop those on the screen, I would do that. Just imagine a whole bunch of smile emojis going all over the place. And we had a request for Pop Fly. I want to make sure I don't forget what I saw here. And Meltdown. So I'll make sure I'll play both of those before the night is through. And let's start with Pop Fly. And then I'm going to take a little detour and come back, and I'll play Meltdown in a bit after that. So Pop Fly is a song about baseball, and we're all so sad that we're not able to watch live baseball and watch games on TV and all that kind of stuff, but especially going to baseball games. But here's a song about baseball written by somebody who is not very talented at baseball. In fact, I think I had one bunt my entire career in Little League, but mostly I was out in the outfield spacing off, which is what the song is about. So we're going to put our hands like this, make them into fists, and we're going to go pop, 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 just like that. Try it with me. We'll go pop, 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 pop. So it'll be like this. Coaches put me in the outfield. Do I even need to mention? It's my job to catch the ball and, more important, pay attention to the pitcher or the batter. Is it the former or the latter? Does it even really matter when there are dandelions grown along the fence and there's cotton candy clouds that look like elephants? And that squirrel up in the tree looking down at me, then back up at the sky. Is it a bird or a plane? Should I pray for some rain or hope that it's just a helicopter? Suddenly I'm seized by a horrible disease. Someone please call my family doctor, 'cause it's a
shady stadium, and there's giant bumblebees collecting honey for their home. And that squirrel up in the tree looking down at me, then back up at the sky. Is it a bird or a plane? Should I pray for some rain or hope that's just a helicopter? Suddenly I'm seized by a horrible disease. Someone please call my family doctor, 'cause it's a alone here in the outfield. Do I even need to mention that I caught the everyone jump around your living room right now. Let's all sing the All right, awesome. That is a much requested song around my house by Eli, and it's either Eli is my son, by the way, and Eli either says ba 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 or ba 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 ba, and the ba 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 refers to Baba Baran, Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys, and pa 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 is Popfly, and sometimes we're wrong, and he's like, no, we have to go to the other one. But Popfly is one that we've been singing a lot and playing a lot. So thanks for that request. I'm going to play Meltdown in just a second, but I thought before I did any of that, we could meet a new instrument. It's time to meet a new instrument. That's right. We're not going to just play guitar. Later on, I'm going to play a little piano for you, but I'm sure you're familiar with both of these. But I don't know if you're familiar with this instrument. And maybe you can tell me in the chat if anyone knows what this is. It might look just like a regular old banjo, but if you look at it up close, it has only 4 strings, and it's much bigger than a banjo. Look how big it is compared to my head. Much bigger. So this is... Here's what it sounds like before I tell you what it is. Let me see. Maybe record it like that. That's how it's tuned. This is called a cello banjo. And the reason it's called a cello banjo is because it has 4 strings like a cello. It's tuned like a cello. It's a bass instrument like a cello. And I guess it was maybe used back in Dixieland bands and things like that. But it has the same kind of drum head like a banjo that resonates, that makes that sound, but it only has 4 strings like a cello. So I'm going to play you a little bit of cello music. This is one that you might know. That up, sorry. I'll stop there since I was already getting myself in trouble, but this is the cello banjo, and what a strange and wonderful instrument it is. My wife Anna plays the cello, and I got her this for a gift, and it's really fun because you can pluck it like a banjo, but it's tuned like a cello. So that is Meet a New Instrument. It's time to meet a new instrument.
And we're back to the chat. I don't know if anyone else has a request besides Meltdown, but we're going to play Meltdown. I'm going to play a song on the piano, and hopefully some of you are going to make a shoebox guitar. But for Meltdown, this is going to be another kind of crazy fast song. So before we do Meltdown, let me do one thing. I'm going to do a song off my most recent record, which is called Wildlife. And if you're interested in any books or CDs or even a lovely Willie the Whale stuffed animal, I do have them available on my website over here, justinrobertsmusic.com. You can go to the store. I have my latest record on CD and LP, and this is a song from Wildlife, and it's called Glad You're Here, and it's a song that I wrote for Eli right after he was born. But I'm glad you guys are here with me tonight. I know 7 p.m. is sort of late for a concert for me, but I bet some of you are maybe starting to wind down. I think Eli is maybe either starting his bath or about ready to. And this is a little song that's originally played on the marimba and the piano and bass. There's a few other instruments on the recording, I think, but I'm going to play it on the acoustic guitar. It's called Glad You're Here. It goes like this. Do you remember the very first sound that was whispered in your ear like a melody once lost? Now the notes come crystal clear, saying, honey, don't you worry, don't you cry, no need to fear. This world is full of love, and we're glad that you're here. We don't know if you descended from some far-off distant star, but you landed in our laps. Now we happy are. We'll dance with you and sing to you while we're spinning on this sphere. So you don't forget the world is full of love. We're glad that you're here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now all you do is open the door, and you know my love is there for you. Got the mountains so high and the sky so blue. My love is there for you. While we're spinning on a planet as it circles round the sun, in a universe expanding faster than the light could run. Darkness leads the way, but light is bringing up the rear, showing us the world is full of love. We're glad that you're here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now I know it won't be long until I teach you how to steer. Gliding down the road, just push the clutch and shift the gear. And you know that I'd be lying if I didn't say that there'll be tears. But don't forget the world is full of love. We're glad that you're here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now all you do is open the door, and you know my love is there for you. Got the mountains so high and the sky so blue. My love is there for you. All right. Looks like we got in a couple nice requests. That is Glad You're Here from Wildlife. And this is Meltdown from Meltdown. I'm looking on the floor to see if I can see something, but I'm not seeing it. So let's just try Meltdown. So this one is a good one for right now because I know we're all going a little crazy being home a lot and not seeing our friends and all those things. And sometimes it's good to just let out a little scream, which is what I'm going to do right now. We're going to stretch out our arms like this, open our mouth, and we're going to go, ah, like that. Let's try it. Ready? We'll go, ah, just like that. So I'll sing Meltdown, you scream like this. Meltdown, ah! We'll try it. Here we go. All right, I'm going to do a couple more requests. I think I started a few minutes late getting the stream going, so I think I have enough time for a couple more songs. But thanks again to the Gail Borden Library for having me here, and thanks to all of you for watching, and look forward to when I can see you live in person again. Maybe outdoors, maybe eventually inside again, which would be nice. But this is a song where we're going to make a pointed top over our heads like this, and we're going to see if we can figure out what we look like besides strange. What do you think we look like right now that has a pointed top? Think in your head of all the different things it could be. It could be a pencil. You could write your name in the sky. It could be a mountain. Just imagine yourself as a mountain. Or we could be a rocket ship, and we could count down from 10 to blast off. So let's try it. We'll go like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Are you a rocket ship way up high? Do you fly to the moon at night? If you get there, won't you please confide my love to the moon and sky? My love to the moon and sky. You once were the dust from a falling star. Then you drifted down to where we are. Now we gaze up to the stars and cry our love to the moon and sky. My love to the moon and sky. Can everyone spread out their fingers as wide as they go, just like this? Spread your fingers out. Hook your thumbs together and see if you can make a bird with your hands that goes like that. Feel like a mockingbird on the ground, trying to produce a perfect sound that will echo like years up high and give love to the moon and sky. My love to the moon and sky, and the sun and the stars, Neptune and Mars, every little drop of rain, sweet smell of sugar cane, and the night so new, but most of all you, yeah, most of all you. Let's make rocket ships one more time. We're gonna sing "Are You a Rocket Ship" way up high, just like that. Are you a rocket ship way up high? All right, thank you. That was super fun. I don't even know who requested that. I saw it. Dave, thank you for that request, Dave. And I think I have time for one more. Maybe I'll do two. But I wanted to try this one on the piano because I don't really get to play the piano too much, and you'll find out why when I try this. But this is a song from my Recess recording, and it's maybe not as well known as some of the others. But it's one that Eli's been enjoying a lot recently. And if I knock a few more things, we'll see how this works. I don't know the chords that well, but it's a song called Red Bird, and he really likes birds. And so it goes like this. Okay, yeah.
It's the moon coming over the hill. It's the red bird suddenly still. It's the stream to the river finally reaching the sea. It's the way that they said it would be. It's the snow hanging on to the wire. It's the paper folded into a flyer. It's the moment that the cage bird is finally free. It's the way that they said it would be. And I don't wanna cry no more. Wolves on the loose heading down to my door. And I don't wanna live like I did before there was you. It's the satellite suspended in space. It's the seeing you now face to face. It's the view of the valley from the top of the trees. It's the way that they said it would be. And I just wanna cry some more and watch all these wolves run away from my door. 'Cause I don't even know who I was before there was you. It's the moon coming over the hill. It's the red bird suddenly still. It's the stream to the river finally reaching the sea. It's the way that they said it would be. It's the blindfold removed and then we finally see. It's the way that they said. No, it's greater instead than the way that they said it would be. All right, that is Red Bird. And thank you so much for being with me. I'm going to try one more. And Shishiko, I will play that for Julie another time, because I think I only have enough time for one more song. And I thought I would try a song that I don't know, which is 9 Planets, for some fans that are now 16 and 13 years old. So maybe I'll do, I don't know if you're going to be able to watch on Sunday, but I'm going to be doing a concert on Sunday. And I can do giant-sized butterflies then. But I think 9 Planets might be fun if I can remember how to play it. Just like you listened to my music a long time ago, this song is from a long time ago, and let's see if I can remember it. It starts off with... Yeah, this is about the 9 planets in the solar system. I know there's been some debate over the years, and things have come and gone, but this is how it was when I was 4 years old. There were 9 planets, and my favorite was Pluto, and I'm sticking to that. It goes like this. Well, you've got 9, 9, 9. Sing it one more time. Yeah, you got 9, 9, 9. Look at how they shine when you got 9 planets in the solar system. Some are so darn small, you might have missed them. Like my favorite one, that'd be Pluto. It's so alone and far away, you want to put it in your pocket for a rainy day and sing 9 planets in the solar system. If we had to name them all, we just might miss 1 or 2, maybe 3. Let's wait and see. Well, you got Mercury, well, it's too hot. Is Venus cold? It's just so not. And some people say Mars has got Martians, and I guess they got a point, but Earth's got weird people too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, you got 9, 9, 9. Sing it one more time. Yeah, you got 9, 9, 9. Look at how they shine when you got 9 planets in the solar system. If we had to name them all, we just might miss 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. Let's name some more. Well, you got Jupiter. Well, it's 2. Oh, Jupiter. Well, it's it's not like a ball at all. And Neptune and Uranus should hardly detain us when Pluto's just right down the hall. Well, you got 9, 9, 9. Sing it one last time. Yeah, you got 9, 9, 9. Look at how they shine when you got 9 planets in the solar system. If we had to name them all, we just might miss 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. You got 9 planets in the solar system. Some are so darn small, you might have missed them. Like my favorite one, that'd be Pluto. It's so alone and far away, you want to put it in your pocket for a rainy day. Take it out every once in a while and say, that's a mighty nice planet that I've got. Why, yes, it is. All right, thank you all so much. Made it through that, sort of. Thanks for your requests. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you again real soon. If you're interested in getting any of my music or t-shirts or anything like that, I am sending out stuff about once a week, and you can order it on my website, and I'm happy to autograph it and send a special note. So if you'd like anything, please do. And thanks again for listening, and I hope to see you again soon. Please visit my website for more streaming events that are happening, and I'll hope to see you more this summer. So thanks again. Have a great night. Bye-bye.